After doing some interviews for the Miami Dolphins social media platforms earlier in the week, Mike McDaniel was introduced to the South Florida media Thursday when the team held his introductory press conference. McDaniel, accompanied by his wife Kate and young daughter Ella June, doesn't necessarily look like a typical NFL head coach, so it would only make sense that his introductory press conference wouldn't sound like one, either. Here's what stood out from my vantage point at the Baptist Health Training Complex during a press conference that lasted almost an hour. McDaniel has a great personality. I understand, this will not win games come September. But maybe it'll help in the long run. McDaniel's press conference wasn't so much about a coach laying out his vision as a speech in answer to every question as much as it was a normal guy having a conversation and answering questions as thoroughly as he could, throwing in self-deprecating jokes and interacting with the media. For example, he invited ESPN reporter Marcel Louis-Jacques to sign the next verse after MLJ, "Hope Hess okay with me using that," said, "Welcome to Miami," which is of course part of a Will Smith song. Part of being a good head coach is the ability to lead, but that doesn't necessarily mean being an authoritative figure. McDaniel offered a great example when he recounted his first job as an offensive assistant in Houston, where he got to work with the great Andre Johnson. McDaniel explained that all NFL players just want to get better and they'll respect and listen to anybody they feel can help them do that. Something else that stood out was that during his opening remarks, McDaniel became visibly emotional when he mentioned his agent, Richmond Flowers, and then looked at his wife, also getting emotional, before joking, "Don't do this to me, I'm in the middle of a press conference. Alan Poupar, SI fan." Ross and GM Chris Greer, who Flores alleges told him that Steve was made he was winning games in that 2019 season, both offered remarks about McDaniel before the new head coach took to the stage but did not field questions. This, of course, was not surprising because the last thing the Dolphins wanted on this day was for the lawsuit to overshadow McDaniel, and even with a warning to ask only about the new head coach or the coaching search, a reporter or two undoubtedly would have asked anyway, and that's based on expert. McDaniel did have to field a question on the topic, and it was the very first one after his opening statement.